I have been a designer for the best part of my life, and for me, as a designer or anyone who is in the creative field or just going out in the job market, a resume may not be enough. People hate to read stuff. They mostly scan and they might miss the best parts from your resume. Forget about being enough. A resume alone isn't even adequate for applying for a role of a designer. As I've spoken enough and more, you need a portfolio. Although a portfolio can be made on any third-party websites like Medium, Behance, or Notion, these days I see a lot of designers building their own personal websites, a portfolio website. It comes in handy because you can design it as the way you want and put the reader's focus on as many things as you want them to notice. Now, some of you might be thinking,
Sapta, I hate coding and you're asking me to build a website?
Let me clarify right away, you don't need to know how to code to build your portfolio website. In fact, you don't even need to know how to design to build a website. What I mean to say is, even if you're not a designer and you still want to have your personal website, I got you covered in this video. This video is for anyone who doesn't know the design principles or development but still want to create a website using AI. This video is sponsored by Hostinger and they have asked me to try their platform and give them an honest opinion on how good their website builder is. So I will look at it from an unbiased lens and try to give my opinion on this. So it's going to be super exciting because we are diving into a futuristic game changer in the website building world. And make sure that you watch this video till the end because towards the end, I'm going to show you my website. Yes, I never had a website so far. This is the first time that I built a website using this. I'm going to show it to you how it looks. And this is the website that I intend to use going forward. So you wouldn't want to miss that. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to stay updated on all the latest in the design world. Now let's get started. Hostinger is a website building platform that encompasses all your website building needs in one place. You don't have to visit 5 places for getting different elements or prerequisites for your website. For something as cheap as 69 rupees per month, you can get your site going. And if you go rupees 129 plan per month, then you even get a free domain. They have a cyber sale going on, so it's all 80% off right now. So go check that out. So you have your domain name requirements sorted, your hosting sorted, and even your email services. And in the end, I'll give you a code that will even make it more cheaper. All right, enough about the features. Let's get on to building a portfolio website for you. As soon as I sign up on the website, it shows me a button to start. And when I start, it asks me a few questions around my website needs, like who I am, what I'm trying to build, and what my level of expertise is when it comes to building a website. For this video, I'm choosing the answers so as to project myself like an absolute beginner with no prior experience in the field of website building. This is because I want to see, can Hostinger guide me and generate a website for someone who doesn't know anything? Now it shows me 2 options, that is, if I want to build a website using WordPress, which needs some experience, or build it using Hostinger AI. I'll of course select Hostinger AI. Now it's giving me an option to claim a free domain. Well, I already have a domain of my own, but they're giving it for free, so why not? Also, I'll get to show you how to claim one if you don't have a domain of your own. I have an option to search for domains, and after a couple of attempts to find an available domain, I found saptarshi.prakash.com available. After that, it asked me to fill in some personal details like name, address, and phone number for the domain registration. And the domain is registered to my name just like that within a few seconds. And now we are all here at the real thing, creating a website using AI. It's the real and also the most easy part of the whole process. You will know it very soon. We will have to tell AI what we want to create the website for. What is it all about? This is the most important part when you're working with any kind of AI in general. It depends on how well you can describe what you want. Think of them as one of the most intelligent person, but they will follow your instructions only. Your imagination and clear instructions are the only tools you have. So I sat aside for a while, took some time and decided on a prompt. My prompt would be generate a modern and sleek website for a UI UX designer showcasing their portfolio, expertise and design philosophy. Incorporate a clean and intuitive layout that complements the designer's aesthetics, ensuring a user-friendly experience. Include sections for projects, skills and a contact form for potential clients. Personalize the design to reflect the designer's unique style and creativity. Now I have copied and pasted the prompt because I had prepared and written it elsewhere. If you plan to start typing right here on Hostinger, you can do it too. It has this quality meter which shows you how good your prompt is. It says, my prompt is a great one. Please note that your prompt needs to be detailed enough. If it is too short or not so detailed, the quality meter will tell you about it and it will not let you proceed. So you have to keep writing until the quality meter is green. Once it's green, this means that the AI has enough data for it to create a website for you. You also have some personalization settings using which you can pick color and style options. And once you're done, click on create a website. It works for around 1 or 2 minutes and there you have it, your website as per your instructions. Perhaps your first website created purely by AI. This looks pretty good for a beginner. Of course, there are improvements that you can make. For example, I'll definitely change the copy in the top section or the hero section here. I will take some more time and write something that describes me much better. I can click on the element I would like to change, like the background color or the images, and tweak it further to make it look like what I want. Okay, now let's go on and check the AI tools section that have it right here. This is a useful tool if I want to change copy of a certain section. They also have an AI logo maker. Let's try it out. Once again, I can write a prompt and describing a bit about myself and pick a style of the icon. And it shows me a couple of options. Honestly speaking, I'm not a big fan of the logos shown here, but neither did I write a detailed prompt for it. I just wanted to try it out. So always remember, AI is only as good as the details you provided to it. So if you're looking for a logo, spend some more time describing it and it'll do a good job. It's much better than wasting a lot of time pondering over and over again. So I'll go ahead and pick this one because it kind of resembles the logo of the cultural fest of my college, IIT Madras. Of course, I graduated years back. Yes, I can change the style of the text too. And the website that we just generated is fully responsive, meaning it will work on a desktop as well as mobile device very seamlessly. You can see the previews as you make changes to it. It also has other tools like AI heat map. For anyone who doesn't know, a heat map is a map of colors that tell you what are the important parts of a website where people will focus more when they are browsing, so that you too can focus on those areas more while building the website. And now that everything is good to go, we can go ahead and hit this publish button and make it live, and it's live now. So after recording this video, I went ahead and spent a little more time with the Hostinger tool. I spent around 2 more hours to make it look like the way I wanted, to make it feel like the way I wanted, and finally I have my website ready, which I have already launched. So here's what I made. And here is my brand new website. So the one that I had shared on demo, I just spent a little more time on it, around 2 to 3 hours, I would say. All that I did was I removed elements. I realized that I didn't need most of the elements which the AI had generated for me since my requirements was much lesser. And the second thing that I did was I just brought in some consistency around the colors of my choice and the fonts of my choice. If you see, it's a very simple website. There's nothing fancy in it. It's just a header which has my name and a one-liner which describes me as a person. A section which is about me, which you can read more, and it would take me to the about section essentially. So I click on about, it just opens up the about section, which is nothing but a wiki about myself so that it can populate my Google knowledge panel a little better than what it does today. For the exact same reason, I also have a photos tab because my Google knowledge panel also doesn't have a lot of images. So I put some images out here and also a list of thumbnails which brands usually use for making their posters and banners about me, and of course a link to the one-on-one mentorship. So that's all that I have made, and it literally took me 2 to 3 hours. I started working on it last night and I made it live today morning. That's how fast it was, and I wrote 0 lines of code. Overall, I like this product. Even though what AI has generated is not perfect, it may need you to make some changes, but I like the fact how easy the whole thing has got. It's easy for anyone who's just starting and with close to no knowledge of design or development, and even they can create a website within minutes, just like the way I had done here right in this video. For the features it offers, I think the pricing is justifiable as well. If you are any creator, designer, writer, or anyone else who wants to create a website, this is a very reasonable tool for you to pick up. Even if you sell digital products, it's quite easy for you to set up a store here. This is amusing as well as scary at the same time. Do you think AI will take your job away? Let me know in the comments. And if you'd like breakdowns like this and videos on design, career, and unboxing, don't forget to subscribe. This is Sapta signing off.